Hey y'all, what's good, what's poppin'? I'm back for another video today and I'm excited to do this one because this was actually a request from a subscriber. At the end of all my videos, I'm asking y'all to leave requests for video topics that y'all are interested in seeing. And actually, like quite a while back, one of my subscribers had left a request on my video to do a skincare routine. And I literally remember I replied to their comment and said I would film it later that night. But that never happened, obviously, because I'm trash.
Garbage! From King Garbage of the Garbage Dynasty.
So that is what we're doing today. I'm gonna go through my skincare routine with you guys, my current skincare routine, what I do to get my face looking like this, go through some products that I enjoy using. Before we get into it, I just want to say thank you so much to all my new and returning subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here, for subscribing to the channel, and for giving me your continued support and just supporting the channel. I know that I have not been the most active on this platform, but definitely I kind of want to step up my game in 2020, so I just want to say thank y'all for sticking around and waiting it out. With that being said, if you're new here, just be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the bell button as well so that you get a notification. And you know, I don't want to be one to plug my socials, but if y'all like my content and y'all want to keep up with me on other platforms, go ahead and also give me a follow on Instagram. I'll go ahead and put my handle like up here or something, and just like send me a DM, let me know you found me through YouTube or whatever, and I'll follow back, girl, I promise. But with that being said, let's get into the video. Before I get into it, I just want to say I don't want to title this video like how I got rid of my acne or anything like that, because as you can see, I do have, you know, I have one pimple here that's going on. I had a couple spots that popped up. My skin is not perfect, but, and I'll put a picture right here or something, but my skin used to be really bad. Since I've been investing more into skincare, doing more research, learning about ingredients and things like that, I have noticed an improvement in my skin, and through trial and error, both through products and through different regimens, I think I found something that has worked for me and is working to clear up my skin and my hyperpigmentation. But I'm hesitant to say how I cleared my acne because I feel like if I title the video that, people will come on here thinking that they're gonna find a cure or something, and that's just not true. Skin is not a one-size-fits-all type thing. We all have different skin types, we all have different skin needs. So I'm just letting y'all know what worked for me based on my skin issues. And hopefully, you know, if you have similar issues, maybe you'll find a product that you like, something you can incorporate into your routine that can help you work some of them out. So the first step, well, the most important step in my opinion, any skincare routine is cleansing. You wanna make sure that you're cleansing your skin because you don't want all the pollution and dirt and grime from the day sitting on your face, clogging your pores, creating breakouts. Cleansing your skin is a big part of not only cleaning off all that stuff, but also prepping your skin for products so that they absorb properly and your skin can obtain the full benefit of products. Now, if you've watched a couple of my skincare videos in the past, as y'all know, I kind of used to be like really into Korean skincare. I've kind of chilled on that. But one thing that I picked up from Korean skincare that I swear by and I'll probably stick to for the rest of my life is double cleansing. So basically the concept behind double cleansing is you go in first with an oil-based cleanser to remove oil-based impurities, things like makeup and sunscreen, which I know y'all are all wearing sunscreen, right? So y'all definitely need to be double cleansing. So you go in first with an oil-based cleanser to break all that stuff down, and then you go in with a water-based cleanser to clean off the water-based impurities, I guess, things like sweat. So I swear by double cleansing to just give me a nice base to start with to make sure that my skin is prepped for product. Two cleansers that I go back and forth between that I like is this Pond's Cold Cream Cleansing Balm and this Physicians Formula, the Perfect Matcha 3-in-1 Cleansing Balm. So I don't really have a preference for either one of these as far as performance. If it was life or death, like I had to use one over the other for the rest of my life, I would say the Pond's, just because it is a little cheaper and you do get more product. The Physicians Formula one does contain some ingredients like matcha green tea, bamboo shoot, and lotus extract, which are very antioxidant rich, which sounds great on paper, but with something like a cleanser, because you're leaving it on your skin for max like maybe a minute. I've seen like there's some people out there that swear by cleansing your skin for a full minute to clear your acne. I'm not that crazy, but you know, at the most you're leaving it on your skin for a minute or so. So you're not really obtaining the full benefits of the antioxidants and whatnot because it does not have time to penetrate into the skin and for your skin to absorb all that and to reap the benefits of them. They do perform basically the same. They both emulsify, which means basically, you know, after you work it in and then you go ahead and rinse it off with water, they just like kind of turn into a milky whatever and just wash off. There's no residue left behind or anything like that. I have tried oil cleansers that don't emulsify. I remember specifically there was one I tried from Shea Moisture that I was really excited to try because I remember growing up, my mom used a lot of Shea Moisture products for her hair, and when I saw that they had a cleansing balm, you know, I wanted to give it a try. I really had high hopes soaps for it, but she didn't emulsify. She clung to my skin. I felt like there was residue. I felt like I had to clean it twice with my other cleanser. It also was coconut oil based, which ended up breaking me out. Another one that I also like, so I had to order this on Amazon. You can't get it in stores, but I bought it on Amazon way back in the day and I did enjoy it. It's the Face Shop Rice Water Bright Cleansing Oil. And so these two are more of like a balm. Let me show you from the physician's formula. So when you initially try to get out the tube, it has the texture of like solid butter, but then it melts into your skin. This one just comes as straight up oil, so you just pump it into your hand and it's already an oil. But again, I really like that one. It does a good job of emulsifying. Next is my water-based cleanser. I actually don't go back and forth too much on this step. I have messed around with a few cleansers in the past, but I think I'm gonna stick with this one because I really like it. What I use for my water-based cleanser is this La Roche-Posay Toleriane Purifying Foaming Cleanser, and this is the one for normal to oily skin. What I really like about this is that it's soap-free, sulfate-free, fragrance-free. So this is just a really good option for sensitive skin that happens to be on the oily side. And I also like that even though it says it's soap-free, it still foams up. So I still get that feeling, that satisfaction of cleaning my skin because it's more of like a psychological thing. Like for me, just having the foam makes me feel like my skin's clean, you know what I mean? But it doesn't leave my skin with that squeaky clean feeling. You don't want that because that means you've stripped your skin. Next is toner. So actually I don't use toner every day. What I do use is I use this La Roche-Posay Effaclar clarifying solution. So this has 0.5% salicylic acid, which is great for acne. Salicylic acid is oil soluble, so it's really good at getting into the pores and breaking all that stuff down and clearing out the pores. It really helps with preventing the formation of comedones and acne. And then it also contains 2% glycolic acid, which is an AHA, which is really good for exfoliating the superficial layers of skin. So it really helps to brighten the skin up. It helps to smooth out fine lines, and it also helps to kind of even out the texture of my skin. Also helps fight hyperpigmentation. I only use this once every other day and I use it at night. Alpha hydroxy acids. So because they exfoliate the top layer of your skin, they do make your skin more sensitive to sunlight. So I use it at night just so that I'm not over exfoliating. That creates a whole other set of skin issues, and I'll get into that in a second. Also, so that my skin has time overnight to kind of regenerate and slowly start to rebuild that layer of skin. Even though during the day I always wear an SPF, so I'm protected from the sun, I just like to make sure that my skin barrier is as intact as possible before I go out into the sun, just to mitigate any chance of me getting sun damage. While we're on the topic of toner, because really for me the toner is actually just a chemical exfoliant. I don't actually use it to tone my skin, and in fact I don't really tone my skin anymore. I do want to mention another product that I really love, and it is this The Ordinary AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. I love this. This really changed the texture of my skin. It really helped me to start fighting hyperpigmentation, and I love just how glowy it leaves my skin. I mean, look at that, it's crazy. But the thing is, you gotta like really make sure that you're not over exfoliating your skin. I remember when I was in high school, I used to do these like 30% acid peels that I bought off Amazon, and they would literally make my skin like flake off, like I was on some reptilian shit. This doesn't do that, but it's literally just as powerful. So you want to be careful with this, because if you're not careful with this product, if you over exfoliate or you leave it on too long, it can really damage your skin barrier and your top layer of your skin, and it can just leave you more susceptible to developing breakouts, to having irritated skin. And I learned that the hard way. I always had it ingrained in my mind that any issues I had, you know, hyperpigmentation, acne, things like that, if I needed them to go away, to just exfoliate more. And that's really not helpful advice. You want to make sure that you're not overdoing it. And I've noticed that since I've kind of gotten into a more lax exfoliation routine and not one where I'm just crazy exfoliating my skin every day, I've noticed that my texture's improved a lot. My hyperpigmentation's starting to go away finally. I feel like it's been kind of just chilling there for a couple months, but I actually notice now that there is a difference and it is starting to lighten. So I use this 1 to 2 times a month. I'd say probably like every 3 weeks or so, I'll go ahead and do a peel with this, and that just keeps me nice and glowy. So I guess the next step in skincare routine would be serum/treatments. So I don't really use any crazy treatments or anything like that. I'm not a huge fan of vitamin C. I've tried it in the past and my skin just does not like it. I have tried a retinol before as well, but I kind of just gave up on it because it does take a long time to see results from that. It takes about 3 months for you to see visible results from a retinol. I'm not gonna front, I'm not patient. I'm really not. So after it was like month 1.5 and I wasn't really seeing results that I wanted to see, I kind of gave up on that. But one ingredient that I do stand by is niacinamide, and a product that I really love is this The Ordinary Niacinamide 10% Zinc 1%. Let me just read this off the internet because I don't want to get it wrong, but niacinamide is something that y'all should all be incorporating into your skincare routine, whether it's through a serum like this or whether you're using a moisturizer that has niacinamide in the ingredients. You should just be incorporating niacinamide into your skincare routine because literally all skin types can benefit from it. It's actually really good for people with sensitive or rosacea prone skin. It helps to prevent moisture loss. It helps to improve the skin's natural production of ceramides. It helps to boost the hydrating ability of moisturizers. It also helps with keeping your pores clear, shrinking pores, preventing acne and stuff like that. I have noticed that since I've been incorporating this and using a more sensible exfoliation routine, I have noticed that my hyperpigmentation has gone down significantly, and as well I'm not getting as many breakouts. And now I want to go into moisturizers. So I have a couple here. I have this La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5. What I love about this is that it has 5% panthenol, and it also has Centella asiatica extract in it, which helps your skin to heal. So basically it helps to soothe and repair irritated skin. It's really good for treating acne, and it helps to calm sensitive skin. I really love using this after an exfoliating treatment, after I've gotten a haircut or I've just shaved, because it's really good for helping to calm that irritated sensitive skin. So on those days, I'll basically just cleanse my skin, you know, shave or do whatever treatment I'm doing, and then I'll skip the serum, and then I'll just go ahead and apply this straight to my skin to just calm it down. Another product that I do like, but I kind of stepped it up a little bit, I was using this Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer for sensitive skin. It's not a terrible moisturizer. I do like it. It does moisturize my skin. It is a kind of basic moisturizer though. It doesn't have any revolutionary ingredients in it that are really going to do too much for your skin. It's really just a basic moisturizer, and that's kind of what I was using it for. But if you have really sensitive skin, definitely this is a good option. And then this moisturizer I've been using recently. I actually used to use it like way back in the day, and I don't know why I stopped. And it's the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. What I really love about this, it says ultra lightweight, and that is so true. It goes on and it doesn't just sit on top of my skin. I literally feel my skin absorb it within minutes of me applying it to the skin. It actually sinks in unlike a lot of moisturizers. And in addition, this also contains niacinamide, which I've already gone over. It contains ceramides, which according to Google help to create a barrier that prevents permeability. So basically it helps to lock moisture in and keep irritants out and protect your skin from environmental damage. And it also contains hyaluronic acid. I'd say it's like twice the price of the Neutrogena one, but honestly it's still not that expensive, and I would definitely recommend this as a moisturizer to everyone. I feel like it's just good for all skin types. It absorbs really easily. It has a bunch of great ingredients in it that are gonna kind of help to repair your skin and the skin barrier. And the last step of my routine is sunscreen. I only do this during the day, obviously. I actually try out a lot of different SPF products. That's the one category of my skincare that I do tend to change up a lot. I have found some holy grail products for sure. Definitely basically like any Korean or Japanese sunscreen, if you throw it at me, I'm gonna love. They just, I don't know what it is about their formulations, but they're just so good. They don't leave a greasy feeling behind. But currently I am using two Western sunscreens. I actually like them both, so I'm gonna go ahead and just plug them here real quick. So the first one that I've been enjoying is this Supergoop Everyday Sunscreen, and this is their SPF 50. I know they also have one at SPF 30, but you know, I want as much protection as possible, so I picked up the SPF 50, and I'm loving this one right now for winter. So it doesn't have a matte finish, but it doesn't have a greasy finish either. It's kind of like a satiny finish, and it's also really moisturizing, so I've been loving that on my skin. And then another one that I picked up, this La Roche-Posay Activewear Lotion Sunscreen SPF 60. This one, unlike the Supergoop sunscreen, does have a dry finish. And then lastly, I just want to go over a couple lip products, because lip care is skincare. Don't ever forget your lips. So a couple products that I use that I enjoy. I do use this Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. It does do a good job of moisturizing the lips, but I feel like it just kind of sits on top of the lips and doesn't truly absorb in. Does kind of help to hydrate and plump them. It's just nothing special. Instead, what I recommend is this Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm. It has a pretty similar ingredient list to the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, but this is only like $8 versus that, which is like $20. So Jonah, are you okay? I also really like this Supergoop Açaí Fusion SPF 30 Lip Balm. Those are the products that I love and enjoy, my tried and true products. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Let me know if y'all use any of these products or if you're interested in trying any of them out. Again, I just want to say thank you to all my returning subscribers for being here. And just another reminder, if you haven't subscribed already, to go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the bell button so you can stay up to date on all my content. Again, go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you like my content and you want to keep up with me on another platform. I'm just more active on there. And with that being said, I'll be back shortly with a new video. Bye.